In a world that never stops talking, sometimes the most powerful presence is the one that speaks the least. True social mastery isn't about being the loudest or flashiest in the room. It's about commanding respect and attraction through silent, unshakable confidence. Stoicism teaches us the art of control over our emotions, words, and presence. Machiavelli shows us how power is often won not through noise, but through strategic silence and subtlety. Today, you'll discover 10 silent habits rooted in the wisdom of these timeless philosophies. Habits that make social masters magnetic and untouchable, without uttering a single word more than necessary. Have you ever been in a room where one person simply owns the atmosphere, without raising their voice or demanding attention? That magnetic pull is the hallmark of silent social mastery, a force that draws others in and commands respect effortlessly. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Silent attraction is about rising above the noise, not fighting it. It's about embodying a calm strength that makes others curious and drawn to your presence. Machiavelli, the strategist of power, observed that true influence often comes from subtlety and restraint. Loudness can be a sign of weakness, silence, a sign of control. These 10 habits will teach you how to harness this silent power, from mastering your body language and emotional control to crafting an aura of mystery and unwavering focus. You'll learn how to be socially attractive not by forcing attention but by naturally inviting it. How to communicate volumes with a glance, a posture, a quiet confidence. If you're ready to stop chasing validation and start commanding it, keep watching. This is your guide to becoming a social master through the art of silence. Cultivate quiet confidence. Silent attraction begins with quiet confidence, the inner certainty that you are enough and don't need to prove it. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Be content with what you are and wish not change." This confidence is not arrogance. It's a calm assurance that flows from self-mastery. It lets you occupy space without apology. Machiavelli taught that rulers who project confidence, even in silence, command respect and avoid challenge. Think of the legendary Steve Jobs. His quiet confidence in presentations made his presence unforgettable. When you cultivate this habit, people sense your strength and gravitate toward you, drawn by the energy of assuredness rather than loud claims. Master your body language. Words only make up a fraction of communication. Your posture, eye contact, and gestures speak volumes. Stoics valued control over the body as much as over the mind. Marcus Aurelius urged awareness of how one presents oneself. Machiavelli noted that a leader's bearing can intimidate or inspire without a single word. Consider how Clint Eastwood's stillness and piercing gaze convey power in silence. Mastering your body language means being deliberate, standing tall, maintaining steady eye contact, and using minimal but meaningful gestures. Chapter 3. Listen more, speak less. Silent social masters understand the power of listening. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listening builds trust and makes others feel valued. Machiavelli advised that a wise leader listens carefully to know when to strike or remain silent. Think of great conversationalists like Warren Buffett, who listens more than he talks. This habit creates space for others to reveal themselves, giving you insight and increasing your allure. Chapter 4. Master emotional control. Stoicism teaches that uncontrolled emotions are chains. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Social masters keep emotions in check, never letting anger, fear, or desperation show. Machiavelli stressed the importance of appearing calm and composed, as emotional volatility signals weakness. The story of Nelson Mandela's calm under pressure illustrates this beautifully. Mastering your emotions projects strength and makes you magnetic. Chapter 5. create an aura of mystery. Mystery captivates and invites curiosity. Stoics accepted that not everything should be revealed. Silence can be a shield and a lure. Machiavelli understood that ambiguity can be a powerful tool in leadership. Think of the enigmatic aura around figures like Bruce Lee, part of what made him unforgettable. Don't reveal everything about yourself too soon. Let people wonder. Chapter 6. Be selectively present. Being silently attractive means choosing your moments wisely. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Choose where to invest your energy and words. Machiavelli's leaders knew when to act and when to hold back. Quality over quantity in presence makes you stand out. Chapter 7. Speak with purpose. When you do speak, make it count. Epictetus said, "First learn the meaning of what you say and then speak." Machiavelli's leaders used words strategically, never wasting breath. Think of Winston Churchill's speeches, concise, powerful, memorable. This habit ensures your words carry weight and amplify your silent presence. Chapter 8. Keep your circle small and selective. Social masters surround themselves with quality, not quantity. Stoics valued wise company. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be careful whom you trust." Machiavelli advised rulers to keep friends close, but enemies closer, meaning be strategic in your alliances. A small, loyal circle protects your energy and amplifies your power. Chapter 9. Develop a calm, steady energy. Your energy impacts the room more than words. Stoicism teaches serenity in the face of chaos. Machiavelli valued rulers who inspired calm confidence. Think of how Barack Obama's calm demeanor in crises made him a magnetic leader. A steady energy invites trust and attraction. Chapter 10. Be unapologetically yourself. True silent attraction comes from authenticity. Marcus Aurelius said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." Machiavelli admired leaders who knew and projected their true nature. Embrace your uniqueness quietly but confidently. It's magnetic. As we approach the conclusion of this journey into silent social mastery, it's crucial to understand that these habits aren't quick fixes or superficial tricks. They represent a profound transformation in how you engage with the world, a transformation grounded in centuries of wisdom from Stoics and Machiavellian strategists alike. The true power of silent attraction lies in the subtlety of presence, in the quiet confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. When you embody these habits consistently, you become a force that others recognize and respect instinctively. Remember Marcus Aurelius' insight. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The thoughts you cultivate through these principles will shape not only how you see yourself, but how the world perceives you. Machiavelli's lessons remind us that power often comes from what is left unsaid. Silence, when wielded with intent, is a tool of influence, a means to command attention and respect without overexertion. But this path demands patience and discipline. It requires you to resist the impulse to fill every silence, to hold back judgments, and to allow your presence to speak louder than words. You may find discomfort in this process, especially in a culture that equates noise with power. Yet, those who master silence gain something far more valuable, an unshakable inner calm and an aura that draws people toward them naturally. Practice these habits daily. Reflect on your interactions and notice how your influence grows when you lean into quiet strength instead of constant validation seeking. By choosing this path, you're not just becoming more socially attractive, you're becoming a master of yourself, and in that mastery lies your greatest power. Thank you for dedicating your time and attention to mastering the art of silent attraction. This is more than just a set of habits. It is a lifestyle and mindset that, once embraced, elevates every aspect of your social presence. As Marcus Aurelius said, the things you think about determine the quality of your mind. By adopting these silent habits, you're training your mind to focus on control, purpose, and genuine connection rather than superficial noise. Machiavelli taught that the best leaders are those who act with strategy and restraint. Your social life is no different. When you choose your moments carefully, speak with intention, and hold your power silently, you become unstoppable. You may face moments when silence feels like vulnerability, but remember, silence is often the loudest statement you can make. It signals confidence, depth, and mystery. The people who are truly attracted to your silent strength will be those who value authenticity and integrity, not empty chatter or shallow displays. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every day you practice these habits, you deepen your self-mastery and expand your social influence. As you step back into the world, carry this quiet power with you. Let it inform your posture, your words, and your energy. And know this, when you master yourself and speak only when it matters, you don't just attract others, you inspire them. You become the kind of person others look to for strength, calm, and presence. As we close this transformative journey, let's reflect deeply on what it truly means to embody silent social mastery. This is not a superficial charm or a fleeting tactic. It's a profound way of being that fuses the timeless wisdom of Stoicism with the strategic brilliance of Machiavelli. When you internalize these principles, you begin to radiate an irresistible aura that words alone cannot convey. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." Choosing silence and measured presence means digging deep into yourself, unearthing that calm center where true confidence is born. This inner wellspring shapes your outer presence, making you magnetic without saying a word. The story of Cato the Younger, the Stoic statesman known for his unwavering integrity, illustrates this perfectly. Cato's quiet strength and refusal to engage in petty politics made him a figure of respect and fear alike. He showed the world that silence coupled with conviction is mightier than the loudest protest. Machiavelli, often misunderstood as a ruthless schemer, actually admired those who mastered themselves first. He wrote, "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." Command doesn't mean shouting orders. It means controlling your presence and energy so that others naturally follow your lead. Remember the example of Abraham Lincoln, whose calm, quiet demeanor during times of crisis commanded unparalleled respect. His words were few but meaningful, and his steady presence brought unity and strength when chaos threatened. By mastering the silent habits we've discussed, you build an invisible fortress around yourself, a shield against the chaos of noise, drama, and superficiality. You become untouchable, not because you're distant or cold, but because you are anchored in unshakable self-respect. Epictetus teaches us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Silent attraction comes from mastering your reactions, choosing calm over chaos and presence over panic. It is the ultimate power move in any social arena. Imagine walking into a room and feeling every eye subtly drawn to your composed, confident energy. That magnetic pull is not a trick. It's the result of consistent self-mastery and strategic restraint. As you practice these habits, you'll notice something remarkable. People don't just listen to what you say, they feel your presence. You communicate in a language beyond words, and that is the highest form of influence. Finally, embrace this truth from Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When your thoughts are disciplined, calm, and purposeful, your entire being transforms. You become a silent master, powerful, magnetic, and utterly irresistible. Now that you've unlocked the secrets of silent social mastery, it's time to take deliberate action. The true transformation begins not in theory but in practice. Choose one habit from today's list, whether it's mastering your body language, embracing emotional control, or cultivating quiet confidence, and commit to it fully starting now. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's forged in daily discipline, in those moments when you choose calm over chaos, presence over noise, and authenticity over approval. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Be that person today, silently powerful, quietly magnetic. I encourage you to share your journey. Drop a comment below telling me which habit you're adopting first and how it's shifting your presence and power. Your story can inspire others who are ready to step into this transformative path. If this video has sparked something in you, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into Stoic and Machiavellian wisdom. Remember to activate the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to grow. Most importantly, share this video with those in your circle who are ready to transcend noise and master their silent power. Together, we rise by choosing ourselves first. Your silent strength is your greatest asset. Harness it, own it, and watch as the world bends to your unshakable presence. Walk good and live out. Jah bless up.